Hello, glad to have you join us once again on the 3-day weather forecast. I am Paul Ugbah. Last week, there were reports of heavy rainfall across different parts of the country, which resulted to flooding that wreaked havoc in several communities across Nigeria. Last week on our national television station channels, there were reports of how flood destroyed bridges and a road linking 5 communities in Kaduna State. We also saw on Al Jazeera last week how heavy rainfall resulted to flooding, which led to the collapse of a dam that submerged various places in Maiduguri town in Borno State. This satellite imagery shows storms which originated from the eastern border of Nigeria with Cameroon, propagated westwards into the country and affected places along its course around Maiduguri and also in parts of Gombe and Adamawa and Taraba State. The rainfall from this storm resulted to flooding which destroyed the linking road between Yola and Gombe, as reported in TVC News. This is the road linking Yola and Gombe destroyed by flooding on Thursday. This satellite imagery here shows storm over the western parts of the country that affected parts of Sokoto, Kebbi, and also Guzo areas in the morning, leaving the western parts of the eastern parts of the country open for more rainfall activities much later in the day. And so for the rest of Friday, there are prospects for thunderstorms over the northeastern parts of the country and also over Kano, Kaduna, the FCT Abuja, and parts of Benue and Taraba State. The southern parts of the country have prospects for rainfall. And for the likely impact from the predicted storms, places that appear in green are not expected to experience any hazard from the storms and rainfall predicted over this region, while places that appear in yellow are expected to experience moderate hazard with rainfall of 10 to 20 millimeters. For our maximum and minimum temperature forecast, the highest temperatures are expected over Damaturu and Maiduguri at 34 degrees Celsius during the day and 24 degrees Celsius at night, while the lowest is expected over Jos in Plateau State at 27 degrees Celsius during the day and 17 at night. Sokoto is expected to be 30 degrees Celsius during the day and 23 at night. While over the southern parts of the country, we expect Akwa Ibom and Cross River State to experience temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius and 31 degrees Celsius, and Asaba expected to experience temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. On Saturday, there are still prospects for thunderstorms over Maiduguri and also over parts of Yobe State. We also expect parts of Bauchi, Gombe, Kaduna, Kano, and also the FCT, as well as part of Benue State to experience some storms, while the southern parts of the country extending from Ikom areas in Cross River State down to Oyo in Akwa Ibom State are expected to experience rainfall. A likely impact from the anticipated weather is expected to pose no hazard in areas that appear in green, while places that appear in yellow are expected to experience moderate hazard with rainfall of about 10 to 20 millimeters. For our maximum and minimum temperature forecast on this day, we expect the highest value of 33 degrees Celsius over Maiduguri and also over places around Dutse in Jigawa State. We expect to see 28 degrees Celsius during the day over Jos in Plateau State and 17 degrees Celsius at night. While over the southern parts of the country, Enugu is expected to be 33 degrees Celsius during the day and 24 degrees Celsius at night. And Ogun State is expected to report 29 degrees Celsius during the day and 25 at night. By Sunday, there are prospects for thunderstorms over the northwestern parts of the country and also over the central parts of the country, extending from southern Kaduna State down to parts of Benue and also the FCT, Abuja areas, and Kogi State. We also expect the northeastern parts of the country to be stable on this day, while the southern parts are expected to experience some rains. For the likely impacts, places that appear in green are not expected to experience any hazard from the predicted weather, while places that appear in yellow are expected to experience moderate hazard with rainfall of about 10 to 20 millimeters. For our maximum and minimum temperature forecast, we expect Kaduna State to report temperatures during the day of 30 degrees Celsius and 21 at night, while Sokoto is expected to be 32 degrees Celsius during the day, 23 at night. Places around Yenagoa in Bayelsa State are expected to report temperatures of 29 degrees Celsius during the day and 22 degrees Celsius at night. This is where we'll wrap up our 3-day weather forecast. Thanks for watching, and do keep a date with us again.